Having man boobs is already one of your biggest problems. And consider getting the surgery, that just adds another layer of problems to your problems. Like being put to sleep, first time getting, revealing your chest to other people, feeling the knife under your skin. That just adds stress to your life. And but is gynecomastia surgery really scary? Hi, I'm Max Fig and from MaxxTeem Apparel, and I used to have gynecomastia too, and I got it out through surgery couple of years ago. And in this video, I'm gonna share my common concerns and fears I had before getting my gynecomastia surgery and what actually happened. So let's begin with I was the fear of pain, feeling pain for the surgery. I was before I got my surgery, I was worried that feeling the knife cutting through the skin, and also it was my first time getting first ever surgery. I mean, aside from going to the doctors and getting my teeth pulled out when I was a kid, I don't know if that's considered surgery, but this is my first time going under surgery where they have to open something up from my body, and I was scared. I saw some of the videos from YouTube where they cut through the skin, and that's pretty terrifying to look at. I don't recommend watching them. I was worried that I might wake up in the middle of the surgery. That's terrifying. I was worried what happens after surgery. I didn't know what to do, and I was even scared of how painful the injection is gonna be for anesthesia when they put you to sleep. But here's what actually happened. The only pain I felt for during the gynecomastia surgery was the needle going through my skin for the anesthesia to put me to sleep. But the thing is, it's not really that painful to me. It's like just having your pen out and then just kind of stab yourself lightly for like a couple of seconds. That's what it felt like, and then I fell asleep. Next thing I know, I just woke up. Then my mom was bringing me to the car through a wheelchair. That's pretty much what happened. I didn't really feel any pain afterwards. Now, the recovery is not painful, but it's uncomfortable. I couldn't move a lot. I have to wear a very thick compression shirt, and I couldn't take showers. I couldn't sleep on my side in the bed during bedtime. It was pretty uncomfortable, but it's not painful. I was taking anti-pain meds or pills, so it wasn't painful. The only pain I felt was again the injection for the anesthesia. The other fear I have, where I was scared before getting a surgery, is I didn't know what to do. Now, it's my first time opening up to other people about my chest because I was hiding my gynecomastia for many years throughout my childhood, and just being exposed to doctors was scary. Talking about it to other people too was scary because I never opened up about it. And also, I was antisocial, I was an introvert, I have a bad English, so I didn't know how to act, or especially if I'm alone with them. I came with my mom, by the way, but when I'm alone with them, I was scared that how to talk to the doctors. The other thing I was scared about is I didn't know what will happen, like the exact procedures. Now, I'm a type of guy who wants to know everything before getting into something, like every steps or details. So I didn't know what to do. I'm not a doctor. I never had life experience with surgery. But what happened is they actually explain everything. They make sure I feel safe. The doctors and the surgeons make sure everything is cool, and they're nice. At least from my doctors and my surgeons, they were pretty cool. They made you feel comfortable. They just ask you questions. How's your life? What did you wear for Halloween? Because I took my surgery around Halloween. So it wasn't bad. Even if you're bad at English, or you're not like a social person, they're pretty cool. And the last thing I want to share is how I was scared to die. Before getting the surgery, the doctors handed me a piece of paper where I have to sign in something, and I have to read it's like a bunch of letter notes where I have to sign. And I was reading through it, and I've read that you could possibly die from the anesthesia that they put you through. And just reading that part, I was like, oh my god, I could actually just be put to sleep, and then that's it. My life is over. It was scary. I was anxious. I couldn't sleep for a couple of days after reading that. After reading that paper before the actual surgery day, I have to sign that paper. So I was in anxious mode all the time. And also, I never really had I never had an anesthesia before where they put me to sleep. So it was a first time experience, and it's understandable if understandable if it's gonna be your first time too, especially about reading the dying part. But what actually happened, I've read that the chances are it's very rare to die in that situation. It's 1 to 100,000 cases, or 200,000, so it's less than 1%. So there's nothing really you should worry about. My advice for that is just be honest when doctors ask you, are you allergic to certain types of medications? They will ask you about your medical history. Do you have a allergy to something, or were you sick before, something like that. Just be honest with that. They'll adjust, I guess. So anyways, is gynecomastia surgery scary? From my experience, it's not scary. And but being scared is valid, especially if it's your first time being naked to other people, first time getting a surgery, first time being put to sleep. If it's your first time, it's okay to be scared, but you'll be fine as long as you're still courageous to get the surgery done, persistent. Just don't give up. Just actually visualize how your life will change after getting the gynecomastia surgery. How you don't have to wear compression shirts anymore if you find this uncomfortable. You don't have to slouch a lot. You don't have to wear layers of jackets. Just visualize that, and you'll get through the fears and the anxiety of going through gynecomastia surgery. Now, anyways, thanks for watching this video. But if you're not ready for gynecomastia surgery yet, you're not considering, you can't afford it, just consider wearing gynecomastia compression shirts to hide your man boobs for now. This will definitely help you out. This is what helped me out, and luckily for you, I sell these on my website, MaxxTeam.com. You can find them in link in my bio, or you can find it in the YouTube description links. And the other solution that you can do is to get in a great shape. Get in a great shape. And luckily for you too, I have developed a workout program, both for at home version, or if you have access to the gym, weighted version. You can find them out, links in bio. It's made specifically for guys with gynecomastia. So in that workout program, we're trying to build some muscles around your gyno, so your gyno looks less like gyno and more like man pecs, and you actually lose 100% of your man boobs or chest fat, which will drastically change how you look physically. So consider checking them out, and thanks for watching this video, and good luck.